Hello everybody, this is Vincent from Affiliate Theme.io, and this video is about shops in our theme. So let's start with the options here on the left side and click on shops. And here we have, similar to the other options, we have three different sections: general, archive and single. So in general we can define the permalink of shop. So here you can see the URL. And as you can see, you can define the slug, and after the slug you have the name of a specific shop. So for example, this would be /shop/Amazon. If you imported products from Amazon, you have automatically a shop called Amazon in your system. So currently this slug just says shop, unless you change it here and you just define another slug. We're not going to do that. We're just going to keep a shop because, well, it suits our purpose well. You can remove the permalink. In that case, it will be just example.com/shop name and the slug is removed. I do not recommend to do this because this can lead to 404 errors, so that redirect problems appear. So this is not really sensible. Either keep the slug that is already predefined or define a new slug. You can do the same for the archive. You can again define a permalink, but as long as it is already defined here, it's just going to copy that permalink to the archive section. So we're just going to keep it the way it is. So next, let's move to the archive section over here. So the settings here are again similar to the settings of products and general design settings we already defined. So here you can define how, for example, the archive of a specific shop should look like. So here again we can define a sidebar and the ratio of the content in relation to the sidebar. So we're going to have a left bar on the left sidebar again and a ratio of 9:3 to keep the design we already defined before. So we're going to click update to have that in our system. And last but not least, let's go to the single section and also define the sidebar as we did it in the previous sections. All other options are going to remain as it was before, and we're going to click update. So you can still edit, of course, some options that are down here, but of course this is not mandatory. So next we move on to the actual shops section over here. So you can just click shops on the left bar, and so here we can actually see that one shop is already predefined because I already logged into my Amazon account here, so I can already import products from Amazon under here. So after you logged into one of your affiliate accounts, automatically a shop will be defined in this section right here. So Amazon already exists. But for now, let's just define 2 or 3 additional shops so you see how you can manually create a new shop and what options you also have for automatically created shops. So we're just going to click create new shop. So as you can see, creating a new shop is very similar to creating a new post. So you define the title of the shop. So I'm going to start with Saturn. That's a German tech shop. So we're just going to keep the name for now. Here you can add some text. We don't need this for now, but we can maybe add some lorem ipsum so we see where this text finally appears. So we're going to copy that here. So after that you can still define here a price trend, which will be displayed in the shop page, but right now, similar to other cases in our videos, we can't do that yet because there is not sufficient data on the price trends of this specific shop and its products. So We're not going to have it now, but I can show you how this kind of price trend looks like again. So right here I'm on a affiliate page that deals with a similar topic. So this is about gaming gadgets, and this product, for example, we have a price comparison first of all with different sellers of the product, and at the end of the page we also have a price trend. And interesting about this price trend is it is not about the product itself, but about the different shops that offer that product. So actually, yes, it is about the product because it's the price of this product, but you can compare how the prices develop depending on each shop. So this is also a very neat feature for the customer, because he can well decide, is it now sensible to buy it here or there, or do I wait a bit? So this is really nice. This is usually not possible with Amazon with our theme, but for every other shop you can use this price trend. So the next step is to add a logo for this shop. So you could just enter the logo here in the content section. I'm going to show you why, because if you go to the shop page, you can see that the content actually is displayed beneath the title. So you could just add it here manually, but there is a more intelligent and, let's say, systematic way to do that. So we have to go back to our shops in the options section, and we go to the single page, because right now we're working on the single page. And down here is the option we skipped before, which says automatically display logo. So we're going to activate this and click update. We're going back to our shop. This is still about Saturn. And here you can set a featured image, also again similar to the post editor. And the featured image is then used as the default logo. So I already uploaded the Saturn logo here. I'm going to click set featured image and click update. So after we defined our logo as the featured image, we're going to take a look at the front end. And as you can see now, by default, the logo is displayed next to the text, so the content section we defined, and beneath the title. So I recommend you to do that this way than just entering the logo in the content section. So let's just do this for a few other shops. So the next shop will be Notebooks Billiger, which is again a German tech website. We're going to add the same lorem ipsum to the content section and define the featured image. So we have it right here. We're going to click upload, set featured image, click publish, and take a look at the shop. So because we defined this option automatically display logo, now we also have the logo next to the text. So let's add one last shop to our system. We click again, create new shop. And the last shop will be called MediaMarkt. We're going to copy our lorem ipsum, set our featured image. In that case, this one. Click set featured image, click publish. Take a look at the result in the front end, and again it looks just the way it does for the other shops. So one last option you have right now, the logo is displayed or actually aligned left to the text, the content section. If you want it to appear above the text or be aligned on the right side of the text, you can also define this in your options. So we're going back to shops, we're going to single, and next to this option of automatically displaying the logo, we have the position of the logo. So let's just see how it looks if we define centered. We update it, click here again, and then you have the logo centered. above the text. I don't want this for now because it wastes space, so I'm just going to keep a line left, go back to the front end, and it immediately affects this page, and of course this will affect any other shop you defined. One last important information before we finish this video is the following. The shops you define over here are of course important because well, the products are sorted after the seller of the product, but at the same time it affects the price comparison, which I showed you here on an already existing affiliate website. So you can see that all the shops here are represented in this diagram. So bear that in mind, that defining those shops will also affect the price comparison of shops.